The girl woke up to discover that she had been treated like a prostitute and slept with. The CEO, afraid she would make a fuss, asked her how much money she wanted. The girl explained that she was not a prostitute. She had come to work at the KTV to earn money, but the CEO did not believe her at all. He turned around and told her to name her price. The girl had wanted to refuse, but thinking of the money needed to save her mother, she held out her hand and said she needed $5 million. Seeing this, the CEO assumed she was indeed after money. He couldn't be bothered to haggle with her and tossed down a $6 million check. Before leaving, he warned her that if she dared to speak of this, he would make her disappear. 10 months later, the girl gave birth to a son. From the check, she also learned that the CEO was the heir to the Lin family. Someone like him was completely out of her league. She secretly vowed that from then on she would do her utmost to raise her child. As the girl held her baby and prepared to go home, the CEO's friend happened to brush past her. He remembered that the girl was the KTV hostess who had been with the CEO that night. The wealthy heir hurried in to ask the nurse about the girl's condition. Realizing the child must be the CEO's, he excitedly prepared to share the good news with the CEO. Meanwhile, the CEO was being scolded by his entire family. They complained that in 30 years he had never had a girlfriend. At this rate, there would be no successors for the Lin family. When his friend rushed in to tell the CEO he was going to be a father, the whole family was overjoyed and asked about the girl's identity. The CEO, however, said it had been an accident that night. He believed the girl was just a hostess who served drinks. She was in no position to marry him and become the CEO's wife. At this moment, the wealthy heir took a photo out of his pocket and said the person the CEO had been searching for was the girl he had spent the night with. The friend's investigation revealed that the girl's mother had been framed and imprisoned. To get her mother out of prison, the girl had no choice but to work at the KTV to earn money. Unexpectedly, on her first day of work she encountered the CEO returning from studying abroad. Knowing the girl was a top graduate of a prestigious school, the CEO looked down on her working in such a place. He deliberately poured several glasses of grape juice for the girl to drink. The girl did not shrink back when she saw this. To earn money, she drank all the grape juice. In the end, both the girl and the CEO got drunk. The next morning, they realized they had slept together the night before. The CEO mistakenly thought the girl was a prostitute and did not take it to heart. He gave her a $6 million check and turned to leave. In truth, the girl was not the kind of woman the CEO thought she was. Her demand for money was also to save her mother. However, after the butler received the girl's check, he claimed the money was not nearly enough and demanded the girl give him another $6 million. The girl realized the butler never intended to release her mother. Now the money was gone, and her mother had not been saved. The girl could only continue working at the KTV with her child to earn money. When the CEO learned of what had happened, he was filled with regret. His parents and grandmother hurried to urge him and his friend to bring the girl back. At this moment, the girl was facing a major crisis because she had not worked for a long time. The manager held a grudge against her. He secretly sold her child to a couple. The girl was unwilling to give up her child, but the manager forcibly took the child away. Having no choice, the girl went from room to room searching for her child. She finally found him in a luxurious VIP room. By then, the child had already been sold to a wealthy couple by the manager. When the manager saw the girl come to interfere, he ordered his men to knock her unconscious. Then they snatched the child away again. Seeing that the other side was numerous and powerful, the girl had